It's 12 noon, okay? And when I tell you, I have a video. Hello world, I'm coming to you live from my kitchen where I'm so fucking excited I could hardly speak. Listen, I woke up this morning and I was bombarded with messages from all of you, okay? And y'all were all telling me, yo, have you seen Wentworth Life's new video? There's another trailer, you know what I'm saying? Like, go watch the trailer. What a way to wake up. I go and I watch the trailer. I wasn't ready. I was not fucking ready. I was not ready for what I saw. Oh my God. So y'all already saw the trailer. Wentworth Life has put up the trailer. I put up the trailer, so I know that if you're watching this video, you've seen the trailer. But we're going to talk about it, and I'm going to break that shit down just like I did in my last video, frame by fucking frame. I am so excited. You have no idea, okay? Prepare yourselves emotionally because this shit is everything. Before I begin, I want to just say this. It is Luke Kelly, all right? I don't know what the fuck that Foxtel article was talking about, that's the voice of B. Smith. Like, y'all motherfuckers ain't shit for lying on print, okay? It's not B. Smith. It's not. It's fucking Luke Kelly. It's my precious baby love, Luke Kelly. I knew it was her voice. Even when I was told and I read that it was B. Smith, I was like, you know, I guess if they're saying that it's B. Smith, Foxtel, then I guess it's motherfucking B. Smith. But deep down in my insides, okay, in my innards, I knew it was Luke Kelly. I know what my precious baby love sounds like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what my woman sounds like. And that was her. And in this trailer, it's just been confirmed to me that it is her. Like, I don't care what nobody says. I don't give a fuck about what no damn Foxtel article says. It's Luke Kelly, okay? So, oh my God, I'm so excited. You don't even fucking know. We're gonna talk about it. Here we go. Let's just get right into this shit. So the trailer begins with these beautiful flowers, right? We see these lovely little flowers. It's Joan Ferguson in all her sinister glory looking at these blooms, all right? And then we see her pull out the big ass fucking kitchen knife. She's running down the yard now. These clips we've all seen. We see Will Jackson. This time we see him turn around. Fucking Will Jackson turns around, sees Joan coming at him full force with this knife and just stands there while she fucking stabs him. I think this still is a dream. I have to go on record and saying that because I just don't think it happens. First of all, we all know Will. Will ain't no punk. He's not going to just turn around and stand there and let some bitch stab him. You know what I'm saying? He's going to grab your hand. He's going to stop you some way, somehow. So I feel like this is just like a dream, or she's talking to Dr. Miller about her urges that she can't contain and how she wants to just, you know, kill people. And this is what's probably playing in her mind. It's Will Jackson that she wants to kill. But I don't think this really happens. So after that, you know, we see a Foxtel original, right? And then we see shots of the prison, you know, the van bringing in new prisoners perhaps. Maybe even Eve Wilder is in that van, you know what I'm saying? Then we see the Wentworth Correctional Center signs. We see the gates and some walls, you know what I'm saying? And then we see Mari fucking Winter. And we hear my precious baby love saying, the path that you're currently on leads to war, right? The path that you are currently on leads to war. While she's saying these words, because it's Luke Kelly, all right? While Luke Kelly is saying these words, we see Vera holding her cell phone, looking at a text perhaps. What could it be? And then we see Joan Ferguson's face looking like the sneaky bitch that she is in the sideline of the cell, you know what I'm saying, of her cell. And then we hear Luke Kelly once again saying, a lot of people we know will, and yo, these screaming children better shut the fuck up. I am fucking talking about Wentworth. So we see the next clip is some you know, the people that take the photos of the dead bodies. The forensic photographers, I don't fucking know what they're called, but we see him suited up, you know what I'm saying, taking a photo of what I can only guess is a dead body. And it says a lot of people we know will end up dead. We all know it's Luke Kelly saying these words. So she's talking, my beautiful, precious baby love is talking in the background while we see these images of the crime scene photographer. That's what it is, the crime scene photographer. So he's taking the photos. The next clip is, I need to understand why Quiet, children! If I could hear them, then they could hear me. All right, so a lot of people we know will end up dead. We go from the clip of the crime scene photographers photographing the dead body to this scene of the actual body in a body bag on a stretcher being wheeled out of one of the units. What unit is it? Because in the background we see some shit on the walls, but I can't identify this unit. Next clip, it's Mari looking out of her prison cell door window. So I'm assuming that this is the protection unit. I don't know whose body that is. I'm not gonna speculate because we know Reb dies and we know some other people die, but I don't know whose body that was. I don't know what Mari's looking at. I don't know if these two scenes have anything to do with one another. Okay, so she's not looking out her window. She's looking into one of the cells. A cell with the number 62 on their door. Whose cell is this? If you know who lives in cell number 62, okay, leave it in the comments down below. Thank you. Then the next clip we see is Boomer looking like, damn, what the fuck just happened? And then we see the most beautiful face in all of the lands. The face of my precious baby love, Lou Kelly. So she's telling Rita, is that something you want? You know what I'm saying? And, you know, as far as all the people ending up dead, like, is that something you want, Rita? The next clip is, again, we see Boomer going to town on Mari's throat. So she is slamming her against the wall. And we see, remember in Wentworth Life's video where he was saying that there was a second set of hands? I didn't notice that. I didn't fucking notice that in my last video, but he did because his eyes, all right, are on the prize. And he noticed this. So in this clip, we see the second set of hands. Now, okay, I don't know whose hands these could be, but they're clearly somebody in teal, so it's one of the women, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at the skin color and I'm trying to like figure out who it could be. According to what the hands look like, maybe it's Ruby. Maybe it's Ruby Mitchell, okay, putting this noose around Rita's neck. So that's my guess. My guess is that it's Ruby doing this, right? And then we have another picture and you could kind of, sort of see, you could see lips and a nose and some hair. The hair looks dark and curly. The skin tone looks darker. So I'm going to say my guess is that this is Ruby Mitchell partaking in the possible hanging of Mari Winter. Oh, shit. And we see Allie just looking at Mari, unfazed. All right, she could give two fucks what's about to happen. I'm going to go on record again as saying I don't think this is Mari's death scene. They're not going to give us that big of a spoiler. But then again, wait until the ending because who the fuck knows? Because watch what we end up seeing. The next clip is you see Will Jackson from behind and he's looking into the monitors. You know, like the security footage, the CCTV. And we see him from the back and we hear someone say, things are unraveling. And I'm not sure whose voice this is. It's either Joan Ferguson's voice or maybe it could be Eve Wilder because I honestly can't recognize the voice. The next clip is Will Jackson from the front view. Now, if you take a look at this photo, you will see that on his shoulders, okay, those little black straps, what's missing? Are those crowns what tell us that, you know, they're governor, or was it little stars? I'm coming for that shiny little crown. It's the crowns. All right, because I was going to say that when I first saw the picture, I thought, oh shit, Will's not the governor because look, he doesn't have the things. Do the crowns equal governor or was it stars? I'm almost 100% sure it was the crowns. So then the next clip is Dr. Miller and Joan Ferguson. And she's in the kitchen because she's got the hairnet thing on. And he's saying, for God's sakes, what do you know? And she's just like looking at him like with that sinister look, looking at him from the top of her eyes like, listen, motherfucker, I ain't telling you shit. And then we hear him say, what did you do to them? So then the next clip we see is a printer, all right? A fucking printer printing out a photo. And what's the photo? The photo is the famous fucking blackmail photo of Will Jackson, Vera Bennett, and Jake Stewart, all right? In Joan Ferguson's grave after they dug it up to make sure that the body, her dead carcass, was still up in that shit. That's the picture that could send them all to jail. That's the picture that's being printed in this printer. Where is this printer? Yo no sé. but it's there and it's printing the picture. So that means what? We'll discuss it later, okay? Let me just get through the thing and then we'll do our speculations, all right? So then the next clip is Joan Ferguson in interview room 1, all right? And she's there with that woman and the guy, the detectives. I guess they're, asking her questions about what? I don't know. But Vera Bennett goes storming in, screaming out and banging on tables. That's my daughter. And Linda Miles is behind her, running after her. She's yelling out, Vera is, that's my daughter. So, oh my God, we're gonna come back to this, okay? Then, after she yells out, that's my daughter, you see Joan Ferguson's face looking up at Vera like, yeah, bitch. Then the next clip is finally, we see Jake Stewart, all right? And he's talking about she has driven us all to this point. And he's saying this to Vera, right? Next clip is Ali Novak in the showers crying again. The next clip is an inmate, one of the women, all right? And I feel like this might be Joan Ferguson's hands. I'm not certain. It really could be anyone. You hear Joan Ferguson's voice saying the words, I understand exactly what you are. And we see the image of some teal pants, right? And the person is holding a spoon, and that spoon is attached to like a string of some sort. And I don't know what this means, okay? Like, what's with the string? What's the string? What could it be, like a strangling weapon? I don't know. And so the next scene, we see Joan Ferguson dressed in her kitchen worker attire, right? And she's saying the words, I understand exactly what you are, to my precious baby love, Luke Kelly. First of all, Luke Kelly is not a what. Luke Kelly is a who, okay? I understand exactly what you are. You're a lunatic. You're crazy lunatic tendencies. Your psychopathic ways. Of course she understands who Luke Kelly is because she is the same way, except Luke Kelly has empathy and feelings, okay? She's not dead inside like Joan Ferguson. Don't you ever compare yourself, Joan Ferguson, to my precious baby love, Luke Kelly, because you're nothing alike, all right? And you don't know jack shit. And we see this next clip. It's a fight scene in the yard, and it's Rita kicking Judy's ass, all right? So if we look at the photo, we see Rita the beater, and she's fucking shit up. It looks to me like it's Judy. At first, I was like, oh my God, is that Ruby? Sister and sister fighting in the yard? It can't be. And it's not. So when you look, it's the view from above. Rita beating the shit out of Judy, and I see Boomer behind Rita, right? In front, I see some people holding back Mari Winter. And then off to the side, I see the one, the only, you already know, my precious baby love, Luke Kelly, off to the left, just, standing there, just chilling, enjoying the fight, just watching the fight, calm as ever. And then, so, Rita's fucking her up. We get a close-up of Mari being held back by some blonde, right? And then that blonde is being dragged away by a screw, and it looks like Mari breaks free. To do what? I don't know. Because the next clip is Boomer. And Boomer is kicking the shit out of somebody in the halls of Wentworth. All right? Who could it be? Could be anyone at this point. Then the next clip is Jake Stewart and Linda Miles. And they see something. Jake is looking into someone's cell. Whoever's cell is next to Joan's. Because we see Joan Ferguson, in the sidelines at her door looking. So Jake is looking into the cell next to Joan. Miles pushes him out of the way, all right, so that she herself could take a look. And when she's looking into the cell, we see Jake looking at her like, oh shit, bitch, do you see it? Do you see it? The next scene is Reb Keen, finally, all right, in the yard, sitting down on the bleachers, on the benches, and he's just looking and he sees something. And then Ruby Mitchell comes. He's getting up because he sees something. Ruby Mitchell gets up at the same time, and they're off to whatever it is that they see. I don't know what it is. And then the next clip is, it could have been this, but I don't know. The next clip is the, infamous clip of Judy trying to bum rush Luke Kelly, and Luke Kelly flicking her to the side like the lightweight bug that she is. Like, bitch, get the fuck out of my sights. And she tosses her aside like yesterday's trash. And then the next clip we see is Luke Kelly once again just flinging Mari Winter off to the side. And she, is falling. She's falling to the ground. And we see a close-up of her face. It looks like she's choking. The next scene after that, we see my precious baby love kicking someone else's ass. She's kicking someone down, okay? And then she's just sitting there like, yeah, bitch. I don't know who this is, but the person has blonde hair, and I think it might be Allie. I think the person that Luke Kelly is kicking down, this looks like they're in the laundry, is Allie Novak. I'm not 100% sure though, but I'm almost 100% sure that it's Allie. Look at the hair, you know? It looks like her hair. And Allie this season is wearing that damn blue sweater without the hood, so I think this is Allie Novak being kicked to the ground. And then, oh my God, this was my favorite scene of the whole thing. So then after that whole shit, we see my precious baby love pissed. Like she's fucking mad. I've never seen her this mad. Even when she yelled out to Mari Winter in the thing, you know, the only reason you're still alive is because I am your babysitter. She is yelling into the face of Boomer, you did nothing. Yo, but when she screams out these words, I'm going to play it for you right here, right now. She's shaking. Like her body is shaking. She's pissed. You know what I'm saying? Like that's rage and sadness. And like, bitch, like you didn't do shit. So I feel like Boomer could have probably helped Reb and chose not to. Oh my God, Boomer, that if that's the case, yo, I don't know how I'm going to feel about Boomer moving forward because that is fucked up. I got goosebumps from my toes all the way to the top of my head when I saw my precious baby love vibrating and screaming like that. Yo, I don't know why I find that so appealing, like rage. So then we see this clip of this slithering snake, Judy Bryant, okay, easing her way up to the cheek of Allie Novak to do what? To give her a kiss. Bitch, how dare you? She's kissing her on the cheek. After you stabbed her up and left her for dead in the bathroom, you got a lot of fucking nerve, Judy Bryant. Like, what the fuck is this? Why are you kissing her? Like, I want to smack her. And then after she's done kissing her, you see like this smirk on her face. Like, I just wanted to rip the flesh off of her face and shove it down her throat. Okay? Smile now, bitch. Smile now. The next clip is Luke Kelly grabbing Zaina by the hair, okay? She's grabbing Zaina by the hair, and then she like gives her a swift kick to the groin area. And then the next clip is Boomer in the laundry holding a shiv, right? And then she's just like, you know, circling with her hand. And then the next clip, we see another hand, a beautiful hand, all right? A beautiful forearm and hand that belongs to, you already know, my precious baby love, Luke Kelly. And she is too holding a shiv. So they're basically about to have a knife fight in the laundry. Oh my God. We see the next clip is Rita fucking somebody up, getting ready to cock back un puño para darle duro a alguien en la cara. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who it is that she's beating up, but it's somebody, and I feel bad for them. The next clip is Boomer, okay, like bum rushing headfirst into Luke Kelly's torso area so she could smash her up against one of the machines, the washers, okay? We see Luke Kelly. Oh my God, she hits the thing. She's in distress. And then the next clip is Sheila in her cell ripping apart some linens, okay? And I can only assume that she's going to use these to maybe try to off herself, perhaps, or someone else. So we have Anne Reynolds whipping her hair back and forth in the yard, and we don't know what's going on. And I really don't care as far as Anne Reynolds go. Then we see a clip of Ruby Mitchell in one of the units looking like, I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But we see her. And then we're back in the yard where we see 2 cups, okay? And a hand. A hand with short manicured nails and some powder. That powder is the fucking poison. Whoever this is, whoever's hand this is, they're putting the poison into not only 1 cup, you guessed it, but 2 cups, all right? And we're going to talk about this in a minute. So, and then after the poison is being poured into the 2 cups, we see Mari looking. So she saw the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. And then the next clip is the best couple to ever grace the halls of Wentworth. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Luke Kelly and Reb Keen kissing in what's probably gonna be their last intimate moment, okay? I hope that we get to see a love scene from them. No, I'm not a pervert. I just want to see them have a love scene. Maybe I am a pervert. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck knows? It's just such a beautiful moment with the lights coming through them and shit. I loved it. And so then we see, you know, the final sentence. And then we see Judy being held prisoner inside a room in Wentworth. We see Luke Kelly once again dragging Zaina down the halls of Wentworth, taking her to a location that I don't know where that is. Why she's beefing with Zaina, who knows? And then as she's dragging her, we hear a voice saying, do you really think you can escape, right? And then we see Joan Ferguson. And then the final fucking scene that we see in this trailer, okay, is something that I was not expecting to see. We see the women, all right? The women are all congregated in this dark place. I don't know where they are. There's a bath, right? Filled with water. When I first saw it, it wasn't until I took the still shot that I was able to relax, because I was like, yo, who the fuck is that? And why the fuck don't I see Lou in this clip? But everyone just calm down. Lou is there. She's in the corner, all the way in the corner, watching her orders being carried out by Mullet and the rest of them. So basically, they've got an inmate. They've got one of the inmates, man. And they're throwing her into a bath filled with water. And then after that, we see Wentworth, the final season, and the release date, which we all know at this point is my birthday. Luke Kelly, man, yo, she is exhilarating. She's the most exciting character that I have ever seen on Wentworth. And I'm not just saying that because I love her, okay? I love her because of her character. Like, there has never been a more interesting character to grace the halls of Wentworth.